What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Martin Saucy back with another video. I wanted to talk about this because I feel like a lot of people suffer with this alone, and I feel like it stops a lot of people from becoming successful because they may be scared of the outcome, you know? And that's how I was before. I was scared of the outcome. You get what I'm saying? Before I even got into it, I didn't know what would come out of it. And that's the reason why you have to be unafraid of taking risk. You have to be unafraid of risking. Because once you are unafraid of taking risk, you will be able to succeed further than what you thought or further than what you think may happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, let me explain it, right? Usually, when people get met with risk, like, okay, say I can take a major loss, but I can also take a major win. Usually, most people are not going to take that risk because they fear loss. Like, they fear losing. They fear, like, okay, I can't do this because, you know, I'm going to lose, you know, and I can't afford to lose. I can't afford this, and I can't, you know, and that's true to an extent. Like, it's true to an extent that you may fail, but you have to think positive. You have to think big, because if you think positive and if you think big, you will be more likely to succeed. You get what I'm saying? Regardless of if it fails or not. You know, usually when people fail the first time, they give up. They stop. They say, I'm done. I don't want to do it again. But they only failed one time. There's no limit to how many times you can try at the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again until you succeed at it. There's no limit. So why give up after you fail one time? A majority of the best and most competitive people in the world, as far as sports goes, as far as what are some professions that people are really good at? As far as instruments go, as far as with poker or like different things like that, businessmen and businesswomen and you know, lawyers and doctors and different things like that. You think they took the first L and was like, oh, I'm done? No, because what they did, what they're doing, and what they're good at, their professions took years and years of training, took years and years of school, took years and years of studying, took years and years of practice. So you think after they failed one time, they just gave up? You think that athlete that made it to the NFL or made it to the NBA, after they didn't make or get to the college they wanted to get to, or wasn't able to start for maybe the first year and different things like that, you think they gave up? No, because if they would have gave up, they wouldn't be in the NBA. If they would have gave up, they wouldn't have made it to the NFL. If they would have gave up, they wouldn't have been a lawyer, a doctor, a different, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be what they wanted to be. So this is why you have to have a positive mindset, especially towards the things that you want to accomplish and the things that you want to do. Because if you don't, you could risk not being, like, you could risk regret. And that's the greatest, that's a big risk. I feel like regret is a big risk. Like, I don't want to live in regret. I don't want to live a life of like, okay, I wasn't able to do the things that I wanted to do when I was younger because I had this and I had this excuse. In my mind, I feel like I could do anything. That's what I feel. Anything that I want to do, I can do it. I can do it. That's how I think. So with that mindset, do you think that that if I lose at something, I'm just gonna give up? You think that if I have a video that does 1 view, I'm just gonna give up? Absolutely not. Because I have a goal in mind. I know what I want to be doing. I know where I want to be at. I know where I want to go. And once you have a goal in mind, the failure don't affect nothing. Cause it's like, yeah, I failed, but who gives a damn? I'm gonna keep going until I reach my goal. It don't matter if I lose a couple of viewers, if I lose a couple of subscribers, I don't give a damn. I'm trying to reach my goal. As simple as that. But imagine if I was in a mindset of a losing mindset. Let's just say a losing mindset, and I thought the opposite, and I thought like, damn, like this video's not doing good. I just need to hang it up, hang the code up. I'm done. I give up. I'm not doing it no more. All my dreams of reaching 100,000 subscribers and collabing with these great content creators and becoming a streamer and doing all these different things and doing all this are done because a few videos didn't do good. Imagine if I had that mindset. I wouldn't go nowhere. I wouldn't go nowhere. I wouldn't be nowhere. I wouldn't go nowhere. I would just stop. And I would have to live with the regret of me knowing that I could have possibly succeeded, but I doubted myself and I gave up. So I had to live with that and settle for things that I don't really want. And when you settle, you start settling, bro. Like when you settle for things that you don't really want, you the type of person to settle for anything. Because then after you okay, let me explain it like this. After you start settling, you gonna start settling for anything. So your life is not gonna be how you really want it to be. Because you settling for this. You settling for this. Like it's gonna turn to like a domino effect of you just settling for stuff. Like, person didn't put ketchup in my bag. Like, this is how I think about myself, bro. This is how I think about myself, right? I think about myself as a millionaire content creator, real estate investor. That's how I think about myself. Entrepreneur. That's how I think about myself, right? So, me personally, I don't settle for less than that. If I know that I was supposed to get barbecue sauce with my fries, I'm not going to settle and be like, hey, I'll take the sweet and sour. No, I'm going to go back and go get some barbecue sauce because I'm that. I'm not going to settle and sit back and wait for somebody to come out the sky and help me when I know I can do it myself and I got it. I ain't gonna settle. I'm not gonna settle for the job that pays $11 an hour when I can get a job that pays $25 an hour, $30 an hour. I'm not gonna settle. I'm not gonna settle and wait for something that I know I can do myself, for something that I know I can accomplish. I'm not settling for anything. And that is a success mindset. Because no matter what I go through, no matter how fucked up I am, no matter what situation I'm in, I still think of myself in that way. So I will soon become that. Am I tricking my mind? Yeah, kinda. Am I still in reality? Absolutely. I know my reality. But I also know the reality that I want to have. So soon I will live in the reality that I wanted because I'm working towards it. Not only that, but it's manifesting in the process of me working towards it. Some deep shit, man. But yeah, man. I just wanted to talk about it because I feel like a lot of people suffer when they don't have to. If you have a risk in mind, if there's a certain place that you want to be in life, you can do it. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot do it, because you can absolutely 100% do it. The world is yours. Why you think I got this little earth tatted on me? It says the world is yours right there. Because it is. You have anything that you want. As long as you put the work in. And as long as you have a good heart. And that's all that matters. But yeah, that's it for the video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I know I got a little intense in this video. It's because, bro, like, I feel like a lot of people need to hear this. I feel like I'm kind of talking to myself, but I want y'all to really feel me, you know? But yeah, peace.